Good morning, welcome to your practice. We are at a different time today. Just have to start a little bit early. So if you are catching this on replay, then enjoy it. I was reading, so this is called Renegade Beauty, and it's by Nadine Artemis. And it's the book that I wish I had been given when I was probably just coming into my 30s, trying to understand my own skin, both the physical skin and being in the skin of this person. And Renegade Beauty is just such a remarkable resource for thinking about ourselves a little differently and providing for our skin in a different way. And our skin being that which reflects imbalance inside, it comes to the surface so we can see what needs tending. And so a rash or a boil or an inflammation or hives, redness, all of that is just a way that our interior is communicating to the exterior. And as I was reading again, because it's spring and because my skin is shifting and I just needed to come back and say, I'm in a new chapter. So this was a writing on vitalism. And it feels appropriate because as we embody well-being in these last 10 days, we become vital. If we are in that state of well-being long enough, our vitality begins to amplify. And this is a writing from 1846. English art critic John Ruskin conceived of vital beauty in his volume 3 of Modern Painters. He was concerned with the loss of fellowship with nature, and he defines vital beauty as the energetic beauty of thriving living things. It is, quote, the expression of the happiness and energy of life, and with the representation of moral truths by living things. These beautiful truths exist as part of a divinely ordained great chain of being in which each living creature plays a role as an agent, as a living emblem of divine intention. Close quote. Vitality springs from the joyful fulfillment of each living thing's function and engagement with its lived experience. This living energy is governed by laws of growth that Ruskin called circles of vitality. These life laws provide order and organization to life that we can investigate and step into. Man is a microcosm in whose flesh resonates and reverberates the whole of creation, in whose mind creation comes to consciousness. Thank you, John Ruskin. Thank you, Nadine Artemis. So we understand our vitality to be held within these circles, these laws, these principles that we align ourselves with. And in that alignment are rewarded with this vital beauty. Palms together. We are so guided, so known, so held. 3 times. Tune in or listen. Inhale. Om Namo May it be so. And come in and start your practice. So the first 20 minutes are a warm-up, and then we'll do the full sequence, full timing 9 minutes and 2 minutes and 5 minutes and bigger, longer feeling. Coming to lie down on your back. Draw your right knee into your chest, interlace your fingers, left leg long, and then raise and lower your left heel. Inhale as it comes up and exhale as it goes down. Smooth out your breath as you smooth out the movement of your hip. Keep your left heel down, take your left hand overhead and just pause. Get very heavy and long in the left side. Interlacing your fingers over your left shin, right leg long. Inhale up, exhale down. Right heel down, right hand overhead. So again, we'll use the abdominal warm-up from Tuesday. Bringing your feet flat, lift your hips if you choose, hands under your hips, or arms wide, or hands behind your head. So lots of options. I'm going to go hands behind head. Legs out, open, close to have a little cross. Exhale as you cross, inhale as you open. If it's too much, bend your knees. If you prefer, head, shoulders on the floor. And again, if you like, support your hips. As though you were tapping your heels. 3, 2, 1, bend your knees, pause. Lifting your feet, find great circles. You may circle your knees, you may circle your feet. Good. Flex your feet, heels apart and cross, and inhale and exhale, open and close. Good. Free your hands. One hand behind your head, the right hand outside the left foot, back to center. Left hand outside the right foot to tap, to tap. Stabilize your legs so that you're turning right from behind the navel and through the heart. Three, 2, 1. Keep your heels where they are. Hands rest, head rest for a moment. Bend your knees if you need to. Lift your head, shoulders. Reach the right hand forward, and then the left, and the right, and the left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet to the floor, tap your heels. Right, left, right, left. Three, 2. And put the soles of your feet together as you lie back, cobbler. And just a little reach. Reach. If you need to, a hand behind your head. To change hands. And then legs long, arms wide, pause and breathe into the center of the belly. Starting to feel that vitality. Knees to chest, roll up, find your seat if you like, unfolding once so that you have a pad for your hips. And let your legs be long, bend your knees, pull your toes up, rest on your heels. Hands out, fingers in, thumbs up. As you rock back, the hands together. As you rock forward, hands apart. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Three, 2, and 1. Sit up tall, widen your heels, shake out your feet and your knees. Elevate your seat if you need to. And fold towards the right thigh. There's your exhale. Inhale up, open, and exhale, fold left. Start to reach the inside hand forward, the outside hand back. Good. Sitting up tall, interlace your fingers and circle. Reverse. And pause, center. With the interlaced hands up and down. Inhale, exhale. Three, two, one. Good. Shake it out and we'll come on to hands and knees. So a little bit of a different warm up. But still moving through the central channels of your body, feeling the change that starts to create. From your knees, fold your hips back, finding child, exhaling. Rising to hands and knees, tucking your toes, and exhale into dog. So the hands and knees become an inhale, a transition, and then an exhale as you fold. In your dog, pause. Cross your right in front of your left, step your left wider. So now your right thigh is in front of your left thigh. Bring your knees down. Right knee is in front of the left, widening your feet. Now fold to child 3 times. As though you were rinsing out the thighs, as though they were a great sponge. Everything that is unfinished, undigested emotionally is called ama, and that ama is often held in our hips, our low back, and our thighs. Stay. Drop your elbows, drop your head, drop your shoulders. Rising tuck of your toes, shifting your left in front of your right. And bring your knees down, left knee is in front of right knee, feet widen 3 times back. Rinsing out from the hips, through the thighs, through the hamstring, through the belly, and then pausing, letting the full weight of your torso rest towards the thighs. Unfold, tuck your toes, find your dog, uncross your dog and walk it out. 1 knee bends, 1 heel down. And then fold your blanket to build your seat. And we meet legs crossed, heart high. And the physical body prepared, arriving, meeting us here. Any adjustment sorted out. And then the left hand resting, thumb and first fingertip together to the left knee or thigh. Right hand, first fingers together, folded into the palm. And then the tip of your thumb closes the right side. Inhale, left. Fourth finger closes the left side, breathe out, right. And again, close right, in left. 2, 3, 4. Out right, 2, 3. Smooth it out. In left. Out right. Continue. One more in left. Pause full. Out right. Right hand down, natural breath. And the other side, first 2 fingers folded down. Use the fourth finger, close left, in right. Close right, out left. In right, 2, 3, 4. Out left, 2, 3, 4. In right. Out left. In right, pause full. Out left. Right hand down. Normal breathing. Adjust your seat in any way you need to. You'll be upright and strong for the next 9 minutes. If you need to shake it out and rebuild, or sit on a chair, spine is tall, navel is stable, hands like claws, inhale, open, and exhale, cross, open, cross. So if you've been doing this throughout these 33 days with me, fantastic. If you want to stay right here, awesome. Whenever you need to, if you have shoulder injuries or it's new to you, bring it down, open and close. Bring it the heart, height of the head, and eventually overhead. So adjust your arms whenever you need to. And we settle in. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 8.5 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Last 15 seconds. Creating a charge, bringing it with you. Creating a clarity, bringing it with you. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out and down. Turn your head, sweep it up. Inhale, 3 more. Hook your thumbs, reach, tuck your chin, cap that. Lift the pelvic floor so you're holding the bounty of that charge in your body. In your inner organs, in your heart, in your belly, in your lungs, in your breasts, in your back, heart up. Let go. And sit tall. Feel that vitality, that well-being, and add to it an emotion of welcome. An invitation, an open door. Without changing your expression, feel the sensation of a smile in your mouth, in your eyes, in your scalp, behind your ears, a smile. A well-being, a contentment, an innocence. Into your lungs, a smile. Into your heart, a smile. An appreciation, a welcome. Hello, heart, come in. Thank you. In your belly, your gut, your viscera, in your pelvis, reproductive organs, the whole body, a smile. And from that smile, light. At the crown of your head, see there rose-colored light, the light of renewal. Feel it through the tissues of your brain, into the bone of your skull, into the vitreous humor of your eyeballs, through the vacancy of your sinuses and your ear canal, the mouth. Draw that rose-colored light down through the body, through the bones, the joints, the tendons, the veins and arteries, full of rose-colored light. All the way through the hips and the thighs to the knees, through the calves to the ankles, to the tips of your toes. Rose-colored light. As you come to your back, bring your blocks. Put them end to end on their bellies, at their lowest setting, at the foot end of your mat. With your hands under your hips. Feet on the blocks, draw your right knee to your chest and down and left and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you sit down. Work right here with bent knees if that's best, or work into legs straight. Press down on the block to rise up into the heel. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and set your feet down, lift your hips, turn your palms open, pause, notice the belly, the hips, the legs. Rolling up and over, patting your knees. And we'll drop right into the modification. Even if you're going on to the full gesture warm up here, as you come forward, bend your knees, press into the feet, come back, child's pose. Lifting the chest as you shift your way back. Opening and closing through the heart. So this is the most modified. If you're ready, tuck your toes and you'll shift to upward facing dog. Stay on the balls of your feet. Bend your elbows slightly to protect your wrists. Listen to your low back. And if at any point you need to, drop your knees and return to that rocking child. Three, 2, and 1. Knees down, hips back, fold, little wag of the tail, lengthen through the low back, repair. And then roll your blanket from its fold toward its tassels. And then sit with the backs of your knees resting on that bolster. Hands on your thighs, rock forward, rock back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Work there or hands on shins. Work there or the thumb on the big toenail. Inhale up, exhale down. For 3 and 2 and 1. Sit up tall. Pause. Unroll and refold your blanket so that you have support for a cross-legged seat. Fingertips face each other, palms face you. Inhale, turning left. Exhale, turning right. And then the thumbs turn towards your shoulders, palms face the floor. As you're ready, thumbs point down, palms face forward. Or interlace your hands at the base of the skull. 30 seconds. Three, two, one. Hands up high. Inhale. Work your thumbs. Pause. Cap the top. Lift the pelvic floor. Feel the vitality build. Absorbed into your inner organs. And then the chin up, the breath out, the hands down. Hands and knees. Tuck of the chin. Round the back and sway your hips. Good. And cat-cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. If you like, turn your thumbs forward, your fingers point away, or your right fingers point forward, your left fingers pointing back towards your left knee. And change. If you've got the left, turn it forward, turn your right fingers back. Good. Turn your fingers forward. Put a block between your heels. Come upright. And turn your chin to your left shoulder and then your right shoulder. And just take the momentum of that cat-cow and bring it right to the base of the neck and through the base of the skull. And using the turn of your chin right to the crown of your head so that there's this open axis from the base to the crown. From the left to the right, and find center and notice base to crown. Reach your left hand up over to the right and up over to the left. Starting to explore from the very surface as though the skin on the sides of the body could open. The spaces between your ribs, the intercostal muscles, the interior lining of the chest cavity, the sides of the spine. Finding this side bend, this axis to our levity, our laughter. Remembering that the mantra we will use is sa, ta, na, ma, the consonant sounds of Sat Nam, S-T-N-M. And it is a cycle, a birth, life, death, rebirth, and we are getting unstuck to participate in all of it. Center. Left hand out, right hand back to turn, reaching out and closing your hand as it comes back. Inhale, exhale, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, na, ma, sa, ta, 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 na. One more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Inhale, elbows back. And tuck your chin and catch it. You tuck your chin like you're capping a bottle, lift the pelvic floor like you're gathering your hands to hold water, and hold it all inside of you. And let it go. Inhale. 3 sips. Tuck your chin and hug the hips towards each other. Hug yourself towards your spine up, and gather your attention up through the spine to the midbrain, and let it just gather like a drop of dew. Coalesce and let it go. One more. Hold. Gather it up. Let it coalesce. Receive. Let it in. Invite it. And as you soften your body, feel that vitality, that beauty, that well-being residing in your body. So one option for your Shavasana is to elevate the chest. That can be a little stimulating. I feel plenty stimulated from that sequence. So I tend to, at this point, doing the 9 minutes, I like to put my calves on the blocks. I'm seated on the bolster, on the blanket, and I lie down, which means that I'm in the slightest of inversions. That my heart is higher than my head, and the body quiets. Breathing in for 4 and out for 6, and 3 natural breaths. Find that cycle. 4 counts in, 6 counts out, 3 natural breaths. And then release any effort of your breathing. Totally at ease. Getting too deep in your breathing. Walk one foot in and then the other. Your palms together. Lift your feet, rub the soles of your feet. And hands on your shins. Bring yourself up to cross-legged seat. And reach wide. All the way up and all the way back down the middle. And one more, inhaling up. And exhale down the middle. Thumbs to the forehead, center, long, sat, short nam. I am this. Inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Have a wonderful full moon tonight. Sovereignty, self-mastery, a sense of ourselves as whole and made of source energy. Have a wonderful spring equinox on Sunday. I'll be back live on Saturday morning at 9:30 for Vinyasa and breath and Shavasana. And on Sunday morning for our last Sunday of this sequence. I will see you there. Sat Nam.